what makes, in a nutshell, I guess, what makes root canals so dangerous? Is it just that you're opening wounds and the microbiome and all of that, or is there something specific that makes them so not dangerous, but not the first option?
Yeah. It's the fact that you can't 100% guarantee that you have removed all of the bacteria in the root canal system, because your tooth is really, you don't have just one canal per root. You've got your tooth is like a sponge, and you've got all of these tiny little accessory canals all over the place. So it's difficult, if not impossible, to completely disinfect the tooth. And you're removing, by necessity, part of the root canal procedure is the blood supply of that tooth gets removed along with the nerve. So it stops hurting, but it also has no blood flow. Blood flow brings oxygen to the area. And if there is no oxygen, then all the microorganisms that are naturally living there are going to shift from oxygen-loving species to those who thrive with no oxygen. They're like the deep, dark, creepy, crawly bottom feeders of the microbiome. And so the theory is that tax on the immune system, that shift in microbiome, creates enough of an imbalance, enough of a strain on the immune system that it could potentially impact health in other areas. And so people do notice, like, hey, I had a tumor on one side of the body, just so happened to be the same side that I have a root canal on. Again, I'm not saying that one directly causes the other, but that is definitely the worry online in the internet spheres. And so some people will say, okay, any hint that something like that might happen, and I'm getting the root canal out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Your elevator pitch for or against veneers?
I like this question because I am a terrible salesman of cosmetic dentistry. I really like mouths with character. I really do. And I think, like, I've done beautiful veneers before. It's really not super hard to do a beautiful set of veneers because the lab does all the hard work.
Yeah.
So veneers can be really beautiful and can be life-changing for some people. But if everybody's getting veneers, then everybody's smile starts to look the same. Just like online, everybody's face starts to look like a Kardashian. Everybody's butt starts to look the same. Everybody's nose starts to look the same. So it's just not my favorite. If my daughter, I've got almost two teenagers. One's about to be 13 and my oldest is 16. So thank you. Great. If my oldest were to ask me to get veneers, I would say 100% no. 100% no. Because in order for me to do veneers well, I would have to remove some tooth structure most of the time. Like, there are some cases where you don't have to remove a ton of tooth structure. But you remove a little bit of tooth structure, and just like any kind of cosmetic work, it takes some maintenance. It is not forever. So it may do really, really well and last 20 years. But I'd put money on the fact that you're going to have to replace at least one of those veneers within that 20 years. And if you get veneers when you're 18,
kind of like 3 replacements,
right?
Best case. Wow. I didn't know that. I thought they lasted forever, I guess. I never thought about it much, but
forever in medicine, 20 to 30 years, that's about all you can expect.
Yeah.
That's forever in medicine.
That's a good point. Well, that was a little indulgent for me. You know why? Because I see more and more people with them, and it catches that, and like people whitening their teeth with insane types of whitening strips. I'm just like,
I know. Me too. Oh, and we're on camera all the time. So you better believe when I see my own teeth on camera, I'm like, oh, wouldn't that be nice if my laterals were just a little bit longer? Yes, we all do this. But embrace the character that God gave you, is what I would say.
I love that answer. That's not what I was expecting, but I love that because I think you're right. Like, of course, if you chip a tooth, I chipped a tooth, I had to get it repaired. Like, of course, do some stuff there, but embrace your smile. It's literally unique to only you.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I love that. Thank you for listening to this clip from the full episode of Eyes Wide Open. Please like and subscribe for daily clips and new episodes that drop every Tuesday. I appreciate you.